This 2023 Manufacturing Week Bus Tour Spotlight is presented by Impact Washington.
We've been Quickparts for, 2 years. What we do in this facility, we have done since day one.
Probably 80% of what we do is make investment casting patterns here in the Seattle facility.
We're not making the metal part, we're making the piece that makes the metal part. We use 3D printers, additive manufacturing to produce what's called a quick cast pattern.
We have 6 facilities worldwide. We make a variety of all kinds of different stuff, including CNC machining, injection molding, cast urethane, die casting, sheet metal, all kinds of 3D printing, including SLA, SLS, direct metal printing.
You'll see that it's kind of a combination of technology and art or craftsmanship. The machine does an amazing job of building this, but then the surface finish, making sure it's in tolerance, all of that is done by a whole host of craftspeople out there. It's 3D printed. With these particular machines, there's a vat of resin and a laser, and that laser will plot each slice of bread, if you will. And wherever the laser touches the liquid, it makes it solid. So it goes from a liquid to a solid. They'll dip it in a ceramic slurry, then they'll take that and put it into a furnace and burn it out at 3,000 degrees. The other thing that we do here is we make cast urethane parts. So it's a production method where you use a pattern that can be CNC'd, it can be 3D printed, it can be an existing part. You make a silicone mold out of it, and then you pour urethane into that mold. Customer could be doing just a prototype where they need a one-off. They might be doing a design verification. You know, when you see things looking on the screen and you're designing it, you need to touch it, feel it, hold it in your hand, fit it together. And so a lot of these parts in here are from that. That was for the Salt Lake Olympic Games. We prototyped the torches so they could prove out the concept. We actually connected them with a manufacturer for that middle section that's the solid, it's the cast metal piece. The salmon, yep. So that was a fun one. That was back in the early 90s. That was one of the first projects. Oregon Coast Aquarium down in Newport, Oregon. They wanted salmon to hang from their rafters as directional models. You know, industries that we serve, aerospace, medical, industrial, consumer, space, art/jewelry. I always told myself I'd never have a desk job, which I kind of do, but I'm up, moving around, out in the shop. You're never doing the same thing. Even though you do the same thing, it's never the same, right?
This 2023 Manufacturing Week Bus Tour Spotlight is presented by Impact Washington.